I'm back with monsters to race. Welcome back, Isa. We're back in Circle to Confirm land. Welcome back, Cassidy. They're racing. Welcome back, Fractal. Okay. I played for like 1 hour before stream, so I could do 1 hour less grinding and breeding and stuff. You really like monsters? Me too. Welcome back, Banana. And this is the fruit. This is the fruit of my bread. Could it be monsters racing here in this Twitch chat? It is. Welcome back, Meeper. This is a wolf freeze, non-exotic. I just made it blue. And he's got Water Star and Turbo level 2 and Resurgence, which I guess is fine, and Speed plus 10. His turbo gauge fills more quickly. You wish you were fruit being bred. Fruit, not flowers. This is the fruit of my bread. Thank you, Isa. Turns you into a banana. Wait. It's not as fast as the wolf freeze I was using before, but it's also lower level. It's like 4 levels lower. I'm wondering if it can just get the job done like right now. But I'll do 1 or 2 races here just to show it off. There's off your wallpaper. Need meat plus. Hey. It was a wolf freeze instead of a kaboom. And that was the main thing I wanted from it, so I would never be disappointed in my child just for not having meat plus. I'll accept my child's regular meat. Your wall... It's paperless. Oh, I put the speed ring on it. Scratches and sniffs, Iva. Aw. It's gonna get Fire Star next level too, so it's kind of like the same theming as a normal wolf freeze, except I melted it. I could delve deeper into the woods in search of a pearl, just as an excuse to grind a little bit more. This wolf was literally born like today. Is there a way to connect to emulators like you would DS IRL? There is. I don't know if I'm set up for it, but I know I was doing it on the 3DS with Cass when we were playing X and Y together. Oh, I didn't even find this before. We got a small cracker. Yeah, I haven't looked into it, but I'm pretty confident there would be a way. We could race each other if you start a new game. We could. You would destroy me because you're the only known expert at this game. The Coolness Cup? Be the cooler racer win. You're still on that? No. You're totally over it. It's so cute how you stutter in text. I love seeing you do that. He is adorable. There's this one, which I'm pretty sure is on purpose. But then what's even better is when you really fluster her, she'll just like throw in random letters and doesn't clean them up. And I just imagine her hands must be shaking as she's trying to type, and that's why it happens. I wish I could show some of the messages I've got, and also how long it took to send. You can't? Oh, are we back on ants now too? Sorry, I don't see any ant. Okay, we did get a level. I think that's pretty much all I wanted. I'm confident. We'll brace this boy up and put his name up in lights. I don't know what the point of a warp ladder is, honestly. So the rope ladder takes you to this screen, which allows you to then go to any location you want in the game. Whereas the warp ladder takes you directly to Star City, which is like the central hub where you do all your management things. Which I could have just chosen via one more menu option to go to Star City instead. Aw, thank you for the pats, Cassidy. Saves a couple of clicks. It does save a couple of clicks, it's true. Okay, that's not fair. Oh yeah. This Wolf Freeze is going to dominate. Couple of clicks, yeah. He's even motivated. The other Wolf Freeze wasn't fast enough to blast through that barrier with that star. Oh, thank you for the pats, Isa. 42 seconds. We've freaking got this. You've successfully souped the bun and yourself. Well souped, Isa. You've done excellent work. Ladies and gentlemen, the qualifiers are over. A number of very talented racers have made it through. Further excitement is expected in the thrilling semifinals. Only 4 racers can make it to the grand final. Just who will they be? Nobody knows. Got this? You're so fucking souped right now. We are going... Shoot, we're going to blast Santos's fish out of the water. He's gonna have no idea what hit him. You wish you were souped. I'm still too girded to want to be souped right now. The training montage really paid off. I'm sorry, it wasn't even a training montage. What it was I threw my Vaporeon at enough creatures, and then finally, its cat child at my best wolf.
Yosh.
You took some cold medicine and passed out. Hey, are you feeling any better? That's actually... You do not have to apologize. I'm glad you're being taken care of. Also, Rad in and Baby, you got a stew going. Is that coming through? We're getting alarmed. Oh, it doesn't matter. Our new smoke alarm has a mute button on it. That Vaporeon is exhausted. That's a god training. Alarms installed. Good work. Magnifico, what sensational racing. And it only gets better from here. The final awaits us. Star 7 member and international superstar Santos. And the rising star Ali will be there. Nice alarm. Oh, did that actually come through? I'm so sorry. The stage is set for a fabulous finish here. Will Santos defend his title, or will it be taken away? We watch with bated breath. It did. I am so sorry. Only one can prevail. It's time for the final of the South American Grand Prix. You thought it was work for a second? It's pleasant than it's more pleasant than the old alarm. Sounded like a door alarm here. I am so sorry for the spook. That's just freaking flipped it up there. It's okay, Sinzu. Thank you for installing it. Oh, we are so much faster than his stupid fish. We're faster in the water than his fish. Well, maybe not. Get wrecked, Santos. You went the full 9 yards, not just quick and easy. Oh, you did the plugs as well. You plugged it up. Good job, thank you. Our Wolfreys became level 45. It got +1 speed and +1 thrust and +2 power and +2 crit. The winner of this year's South American Grand Prix is Ali. A magnificent upset victory over the reigning champion. Are we witnessing a change in the world order? of monster racing.
Yosh.
Did the plugs? You did the plugs, but also got some of that surface sealer stuff over the holes. Ooh, very nice. We're going to your house. Please step forward and collect the winner's cup. I'm gonna get to see Banana's house. Ali has overcome the formidable challenge of Santos of the Star 7. Only Europe's Reinhardt remains to be defeated. How did Santos lose? I'm in shock. There must be some mistake. You win, Ali. It seems I have a new rival, and that is not a bad thing. In fact, I think it will drive me to become a better racer. Ali, promise me you will race me again. And to my fans, thank you. I lost today, but I gave my all. And I promise you, I will come back better than ever. He's so cool. You get to see your favorite monster. Reinhardt? That's Tank. They're gonna start to think you're cheating. They're gonna start to think I'm cheating. What, you mean like I'm just entering my mind palace and running through every permutation of the race over and over until I find one that wins, and then I declare that's the one that counts? Don't let them find out that there's a rat under my hat. Wouldn't you rather be under my Wolfreeze's hat? We'll support you no matter what, Santos. Thank you, everyone. I will be back. That's where you are? Bananas under my hat? Santos is one of the all-time great monster racers. You really are something special, Ali. This just leaves one more of the Star 7. Let's head back to Star City. Don't remember anything about your time with Overwatch except this one time you killed a Pharah with Reinhardt charge, and then won the game and everyone clapped. I literally believe it. I can't believe you made it this far, Ali. Oceania, Asia, Eurasia, Africa, North America, and now South America. Yep, that's a lot of continents you just named. There's only one region left. You're under Wolfreeze is something, alright. Senzu, I'm sorry. Good day, mates. Ali. Ah! Bruce, what are you doing here? And Ging? It's been a while, eh? Good to see you, Ali, and you too. Here we go again. Misaki. Hey. What, are you expecting something else? Nothing at all. Hello again, Ali, and hello, Misaki. Hello, Ging. Crikey, Ali, you're a real dark horse, you. I hear you even taught old Santos a lesson. I was watching you on the television. You were wonderful. I wanted to see you again and speak to you once more. That's why I came here. And Bruce, too. Well, you know how it is. I mean, you and me, we're old mates. True blue cobbers, eh? And me old mate is one step away from the hardest race in the world. I can't just sit around. Can you ignore that alley now? What do you mean? The exuberance of youth. Elder Aku. Is it really him? If only I were a little younger, then I'd go with you. He's so uncool. Nuh-uh. I'm going for it. I'm just breaking through any possible embarrassment and letting my youthful exuberance hang out. If only I were a little younger, then I'd go with you. I would love to watch you race Reinhardt. Still. I'm impressed you've made it this far, Ali. Your future holds great interest. I may have to make serious preparations. What are you talking about? Why does Misaki look so scared? But for now, I must be away. What do you think he meant about making preparations? I never really have understood that wacky old bloke. Anyway, we'd better be making a move, eh, gang? Yes. We'll be cheering you on from the very front row. Watch out for us. Later, mates. Why does she indeed? Sorry, I was just thinking. You shouldn't do that. It's almost hard to believe you finally made it this far. Let's go, Allie. It's time to head to the strongest of all the monster racing regions. To Europe, to face the might of Reinhardt. Do we have you cooking up anything? Oh, and you're finished. What did we do? I can't even remember. Oh, that's right. We bred our Wolfries with this Pyrofox, the exotic one. It didn't get the float ability. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing again. Float's too strong. That's why I'm trying to propagate my float. Oh, this one has a different turbo. Pinnacle of the monster racing world. The world's best races gather here, where the level and popularity of monster racing is second to none. Even more than the island that they were discovered on, I guess. Oh, we're going to France. A major tournament in France. Entry is open, and the winner earns the right to compete in the European Grand Prix. We're gonna stop in here just in case they tell me to go to Stonehenge. Hey, is that Allie? I think it is. It's Allie. Good luck in the tournament. We'll be cheering for you. And aren't you all Reinhardt's fans? Of course we are. We all love Reinhardt, but the thing is, he's too good. Yeah, no one's really good enough to even give him a decent race. It's hard for Reinhardt to reach his true potential like that. So that's why we've decided we're going to cheer you on. That's actually incredible. They're just amped for racing, and they want to see the best race possible. You're a Reinhardt fan? Right. I think I kind of understand. That's not why you cheer me on. You're just a fan of us both. Aw. They still think you're gonna lose. Yeah, but they think I'm gonna give them a good fight. Bonjour et bienvenue. Welcome to the French Open. We all have high expectations for you to claim another victory. Expectations are so high. You beat Santos, right? Well, don't get too cocky. Everyone says you're the next superstar, but that's my role. I'm sorry, who the hell are you? We've all been waiting for someone who can give Reinhardt a race, and you're the one who can. You're a bigger fan of me? Aww. You are gonna lose? Probably, but that one won't count because I'm just streaming. True honor for me to be able to race alongside a star like you. It's a great moment for me. You're not naive. I see, I see. I suppose you think victory is a foregone conclusion, huh? Well, it won't be that easy. Okay, well, I'm not racing any of you right yet. Because I get to explore Stonehenge for new monsters, a famously mysterious spot in England. No one knows for sure why these huge rocks were placed in this field. Stonehenge always makes me think of what foxes say. I wonder what's going on here. Rocks? What the hell? Excuse me, is something the matter? Well, there was this little girl, and she went inside the maze. We tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen to us. Overground, this place is nice, but there's a huge maze beneath it. That's awful. She went in there ages ago, and she still hasn't come back out. I hope she isn't lost. You drive past it every time you see the extended family. And you're just, like, shaking your fist at the rocks. I don't know why such a young girl would go in there all alone. We're all clearly starting to get worried about her. I was watching Kent Survival. And he's just like, oh yeah, I'm just camping near this, the ruins of this historic farmhouse. And it turned, he called them ruins, but they were like, from the 1600s, which, you know. That's not nothing. Oh, you're mad at the traffic. But I love seeing stuff like that. I was very lucky to have some old structures and stuff where I was from, but I wish I could have had more, even older structures. Oh, she's alright. It does sound like trouble, don't you think, Allie? Let's go in ourselves and see if we can find her. She must be lost in there. I bet she's really scared all on her own. She'll take you to see way cooler stuff than rocks. I want to see the ruined farmhouses. Hey, did you know that there's a rare monster around here? I wonder what it could be. Rumor has it it's hiding deep within the maze. I've not been very good at catching rare monsters. Full disclosure. I will take a rare bell. I will take a low bell. Lots of ruins to explore. That sounds amazing. I want the... I actually agree. I don't want to see Stonehenge as much. I want, like, random, less popular ruins, because I'll think they're very cool anyway, and also there'll be fewer people. Hello there? Are you tourists? No? Oh, you're monster racers. That's right, let's race. What? Now? A monster racer has challenged you to a race. She did not. Lots of stuff that no one crowds to. Oh, we were at our strings lesson yesterday. It was Sinzu's turn, so he was learning cello. And, we mentioned Sinzu took some time off, and she was like, oh, where are you going? What are you doing? And we were like, yeah, you know, we don't do that so much. It's so fast on the grass. What the hell? Blocking to race this random woman. Aw. Sorry, we were like, oh yeah, we don't really go out for holiday. We like to do projects at home and stuff like that. And she mentioned like, oh yeah, well that stuff's nice, but wouldn't it be nice to get away to a cabin? And I was like, I would love to camp in a cabin. And she was like, oh. And then I just started talking about how much I just wanted to take everyone camping with me. She was like, to each their own. Get dragged places. Oh, I hope you get dragged near me at some point. Yeah. We told her about Cass and Isa like forever ago. But we'd always use terms like partners. I swear we said dating at least once. I don't know what it was about yesterday, but Senzu just just casually threw out the phrase one of my girlfriends, and she was like, wait, hold on, did you just say one of my girlfriends? And we were like, yeah. And she looked at me and I was like, well, yeah, they're my girlfriends too. Which I swear she knew, but just the phrasing of it really caught her off guard. And yeah, we told her about Banana too. Yeah, that's right. It was you. He was mentioning you, actually. Took me by surprise there. I should have been ready. Here you are. One Whirlwolf belt. Thank you for the Whirlwolf belt. We get to find a Whirlwolf here? I mentioned it before, but she's very cool with it, by the way. Our strings teacher is, like, very cool in general. She's surprised at how casual we were with it, though, because she'd had multiple partners in the past, she said, and got a hard time about it from, like, everyone she knew, unfortunately. You're here to explore too? I got some bad news for you. It's a dead end up ahead. How about a race then? Race? What a good idea. That'll help pass the time. Not a dungeon in the middle of Stonehenge, contrary to this game's opinion. Oh yeah, well the monsters dug it out there. What if when Star Island was discovered and monsters started showing up everywhere, this is where they came from in England? They just dug their way up from the center of Stonehenge. Pain, tragedy, loss. Saved by a lucky platform. Freeze became level 46. Oh! How did that happen? You're tougher than you look, aren't you? Here, this is for you. Thank you for the Cirrus belt. Those fools. You're level 46. That means they are all available to us. They didn't touch the weird orb. Why would you go into a mysterious dungeon and not touch the weird orb? Okay. I have to apologize a little bit. I might lose here. I froze it too long. You can't just go around touching weird orbs. But why not? I've got a curious soul. Okay, single hairdy cat. Easier to manage. Huh? Orbs. This whole game has taught me to touch orbs. They provide customization options for my monsters. What's with the noise? We've befriended a wild hairdy cat. It's fast on grass and it knows how to darkly sprint. And it's got lovability. Greatly increases the effectiveness of your Monstar. Grass is what the French Open is on. Why does this one wear a diaper? Don't call it a diaper. Single, not for long. We went to an old prison in Europe, and in one of the rooms, there was this enormous orb of twine, which we were very confused by. Like, person-sized orb of twine, it could consume you. And you didn't touch it? I'm gonna add this cat to my team. Orbs are to be pondered, not touched. But what if lightly massaging the orb brings you great fortune? It was behind a door. I think you got a picture of it. Oh, it was behind like a sealed door, so you couldn't reach out to grasp the orb. I see. This maze is terrible. I can see why small children are getting lost in here, because I am about to be lost in here. Like a cell door. And I guess when you need to store your person-sized ball of Sorry, I just keep, like, making eye contact with them. Hi, Quirkus. Quirkus with the bombastic side-eye. Are you quite alright? I wasn't expecting him to look at me like that. Just look at that fellow. This is a man. No. No. My friends, damn it. Ah, I should have crackered my wolf. I had to use a mini motivator. Rock hard. Why does he look so smug? He lost to a tree. It was a man. There, we made friends with this gentleman right here. It's weird, scary, and big. You know, for once, I agree with every aspect of that. I didn't catch what my hairdy cat was. I was too distracted looking at it. It's just weird and cute. Yeah, see, that also doesn't make sense. They kept equating weird to ugly and cute to aesthetically pleasing. But there's so many weird and cute monsters. You know, like me. I actually also need to cracker my wolf. Hold on.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you, Cass. There it is. They're so anti-friendly. How freaking dare. Not your fave, but very hot. You mean the werewolf and not the tree, right? Wait, do you mean rock hard? It's okay if you do. I'll forgive you. If Allie's not your fave, then who is? They just want to race. They just want to race. They don't want to exchange numbers right now. I'm not your favorite monster? I mean, honestly, that's fair, because... depending on definition, Cass and I's also count. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. You'll destroy me. You'll try. I can shut you down with a word. You aren't in the game? I'm in game right now. That's cheating. Please let me destroy you. It doesn't feel as intimidating when you have to ask permission. Rude. We need the yellow bordered one. Not high enough level to try to befriend the other one. Shoot. I didn't realize how close that was. Thankfully, Maze is slightly more navigable than I thought it was going to be. It's very amusing. I'm glad you're amused. That's what I want to do. Oh! I'm locking in as best I can. Okay, never mind. Forget everything. It's so far ahead, too, now. There's no way. I'm sorry. Absolutely awful conditions. You're baking me. But you didn't bake fast enough. A travesty, truly. Wolfless. Workus, you are not making it better. You are a bronze medal at best. Don't look at me. The second and greatest monster racer gets her butt kicked by every monster when she enters a new area. Yeah. Why does each area just have progressively stronger monsters in it? Like, they even mention this in World. We lost to the freaking tree. You begged at lightning speed the Twitch delay and your autocorrect got in the way. Oh, it's okay. I believe you, honestly. Like, I imagine this is why they hold it, the licensing at Star Island, because in universe, that's where the weakest monsters are. Because the game would be easy otherwise. Yeah, but most games don't point that out. And I always, my headcanon, right? For why in Pokemon, for instance, as you go from one town to another, the local Pokemon are just stronger. And no one mentions this aside from Victory Road. My headcanon is there's weak Pokemon around there too. But, like, you're not engaging with those. Like, they can tell you're beyond them, so they don't. But here they're like, oh yeah, the monsters in Europe are gonna kick your ass. We've been waiting for you. We're gonna teach you a lesson about monster racing. Okay. It's Perry and Terry. It's Pearl. Yeah. And it's not simply racing to Europe, apparently. My turbo! There's certainly, like, reaction time. I could have jumped, but I didn't. You almost had us. Get out of here, you're no match. One of them's nice. It's okay, I'll motivate my wolf real quick. There's kind of a regional bias. Of course, Reinhardt's the best. He has access to the fastest monsters by default. That's a good point. But it also means it's so hard to break into monster racing in Europe. Because even your starter is like what? A world wolf? Or do they import the same starters for everyone? Are you over here with your kaboom? With your faux chick? Just go to Star Island like everyone else. Well, I can't afford to plane ride everywhere. Monster racing is so elitist these days. Blimey, I ain't never seen no monster that fast before. Looks like we were the ones getting taught a lesson, eh? Here you go, take this. We got a star crystal. Monsters aren't violent, just fast. That's true. Maybe you can befriend... Yeah, maybe you can, like, butter up a monster to get started, but I imagine it's harder to get started with these faster guys. I'm gonna say my same headcanon. Maybe they're not level 45 for everyone else. Maybe they are here, but you know, there's this whole region. Maybe another part of Europe just has like more casual monsters to befriend. So you can start off with some slower races that are a little more approachable for newcomers. You know, we're not going to, like, some random neighborhood that just so happens to have, like, low-level whirlwolves and snorporks around. We're going to Stonehenge because that's the place we can go to train at our level. There's a lot of Europe you don't visit. Maybe it just has higher ceilings. Well, we'll get one eventually. Real quick, Bezos is about to take us away, so I'm going to do it first. I'll be back in just a few minutes. See you all very soon. I'm here! Banana, it's okay, I'm here. Welcome back, Isa. Aw, Banana, my love. Also, Isa, my love. Hey, you know. Welcome back, Fractal. It's her! Oh, why am I not being able to befriend these rare monsters? I feel ya, Tatiana. She's a little girl lost in the maze. You're not a monster? Okay, I wasn't sure. But you hope you're my favorite phenom? You're my favorite phenom by far. You're the only phenom I want to nom. Her? Allie, please. What? It's her. I was excited. You're a monster. That means you can be my favorite monster, because I've only got one now. Cass is a monster? I wasn't sure. You're a rat? You're a darling rat. One of my favorite rats. You're also a rat. Yeah, that makes it difficult. You're my favorite cartoon physics rat, Dorothy. Cassidy, you're the favorite monster. Hey, isn't that Tatiana? Ali, Misaki, it is being a long time. Yes, it is being a long time or something. How are you? I'm being very well, thank you. I don't know why I thought she said I'm being very small. I have a best rat. You're difficult to call favorite. That makes you happy. Well, I'm trying to put you into a category which includes only you, and that's difficult. Yeah, that's fair. You can be my favorite Brit. Sunzu's your favorite? That's fair. I never thought we'd run into you here. What's up? Sunzu's your favorite too? He is wonderful. You're a long way from home. Oh, I am currently on a student exchange here to England. A student exchange? Yes. Am I saying it wrong? No, it's just Tatiana. Aren't you a little young? Well, I entered university when I was being 6 years old, so... Sure. When you were 6 at university, when you were 6. That has to be a record. You must be some sort of genius. Prodigy is what they mostly say, but it is nothing special, really. Now, I am being on holiday, so I came down here to train. And, well, Allie, have you ever heard of the monster Cirrus? It is a beautiful creature with the big, graceful wings. It is a beautiful creature. She's a nerd. She is a nerd. There is one here, and it is an exotic version as well. I came across it and tried to be befriending it, but I could not do it. I wish we'd been here to see it. I like monsters that have grace. If I may be asking you, what is it that you are both be doing here? Oh, that's right. You didn't happen to see a little girl in... Wait a minute. You're a little girl. Yes. You like big wings? They must have meant you. Who must have meant me? Oh, well, there are these people outside, you see, and they're worried because they saw a little girl come in here, and she hasn't come out, so they think she might be lost. We came in here to rescue the little girl lost inside the maze. I see. I am so sorry. The girl of which they speak is me. So it is looking like you are rescuing me this time. Thank you, my friends, Ali and Misaki. You're welcome, I guess. If we'd known it was you, we would have left you down here. You know I am not being lost in a little maze like this. Well, I must be leaving. I have to write my thesis. On monster racing epistemology. Tatiana is the little girl. Wait a minute. Tatiana is the little girl. Well, good luck with that. See you again, Tatiana. Well, she might not get lost here, Ali, but we might. Yeah. Misaki does know me. Misaki's so dumb. I'm thinking I should brace up my wolf raise. My beautiful blueberry wolf raise. The Wolfrey's Claw, not Brace. And I hope the extra speed lets us attempt to befriend people easier. We'll put the Rare Bell on Hellfire instead. Usually I like the sprites more than the art. Hardy Cat, I have to admit, better in the art. Well, I guess usually I like the art and then I'm blown away by the sprite. This time I like the art and I'm a little bit disappointed by the sprite. I was trying to just move it. Oh, thank you. Since you brought me a Milo. Brought a Milo just for me. I think this was like the deepest point, right? I was about to say I haven't befriended a single new monster here. And then I remembered I also have a Hardy Cat. And, like, I think a rock card. I don't really care either way. We still haven't caught Tree or Cirrus. We did get rock hard, by the way. I can tell by the encyclopedia on him. You still haven't seen your fave, really? Where are you hiding it? Oh, come on! No! Typo? Typo? Typo, are you sure? Oh, yeah, you said they. That's not how you spell the monster named Rockard. I'm not leaving the H off just because of where we are right now. How are you supposed to know it was a monster? Context clues. Context? What's that? I'm not sure. I think it's when you get to text in prison. Ow, jeez, what was that for? You're the one who asked. We have another Cirrus shot. Ow. Bean. Ow. Ow. Are you weakening me to catch me? But you already own me. Freaking one shot off. Oh my god, I thought that was like a void in the center of the base. That it was snooping towards me. Context, is that where you send a scam email? Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Context is the book you wrote on doing crimes. Whenever I'm trying to make a difficult decision, I like to write myself a protext and a context. We can befriend this werewolf. We've just made friends with this beautiful little werewolf. Need some sighing emotes. I need some sighing emotes. And some, like, looking on in amazement emotes constantly. That's why I keep doing the Kirby awe, is because I want to do looking at thing in pure stunned amazement. And that's the closest I found so far. It's got Rock Splitter. That's kind of awesome. %of your goals in my chat now is getting burned to type FFS. That's pretty close for a sigh. It's not a sigh, but it is. It has the vibe. I just befriended that horse right into a pit, by the way. No, just let me fire one more freaking star. Writing down that you need to get a Psy emote. And that your Sparkle Eyes emote isn't good enough for staring in amazement. Let me see. Let me see here. You know what? Yeah, I like the neat emote. The excite emote, it's really cute. I get really... Whenever you send this to me, it makes me really happy. It does feel very excited, I guess. Maybe that's why I never thought to use it, but I bet it would work. You should take away the GG. You don't often play games that lend themselves to GG, it seems like. Unless you're doing GG as like a well done. Well, no. I'm saying like you tend to say that in like a competitive environment. Come to think of it, what was that thing in the middle of the room? Come on, let's go home. There's no way through here. But dorks. Stops at play games? No. Of course not. Fractal plays games. You just meant that would make a good amaze mode. That's true. But it's limited because it says GG. Fractal plays games. I've seen them do it. I would never say otherwise. Sounded so condescending. I'm sorry. It's like... Rocket League definitely calls for a GG. It was really funny. I haven't played Rocket League in forever. I know you didn't stream it. I wasn't sure if you were still playing it, like, on your own. I do wish I was able to watch you stream more, because I'm actually really interested in the kind of games you stream, like the adventure games and the RPG stuff. I remember in when you were in some kind of arcane laboratory and you were figuring out how to summon slimes and bind them to your will or some such. And I was like, I really want to stay and watch this, but it is midnight. Just wish you got to see Fern streams. I just wish I didn't have to sleep. That would solve everything. Eliminate my sleep and allow me mastery over time and space. That's all I ask. I think I'm only going to do a couple more of these. I think the only monster we really care about here that's left that we've seen is Cirrus. You love sleep? I think even if you didn't have to, you still would. I like sleep. There's just so many things I'd like to do instead. You need to earn money and desperately want more free time? Yeah. Now you're curious about what the summoning slime game was? It might have been... I think it was a D&D game. What was it called? Like Black Sun? Dark Sun Shattered Lands. You're all like, bring the slime into this into the ritual circle and complete the binding ritual. We just need a subject. And I was just like, do I say anything? Shoot. I keep just finding my way back to them. You love Dark Sun's D&D setting? Story with the Preservers and the Defilers is super interesting. Plus, it has the coolest dragons in D&D. I've only heard of this setting. I have never actually read more into it, but it sounds so cool. Everyone talking about how boring retirement is all the time. If you know work, you will not get bored. Well, the thing is, all you gotta do is find other stuff to do. I've talked about it before. I was, like, not doing well, not having anything to do. before stream. And then I started streaming, and that just took care of that. Ew. This freaking horse just does not want to be my friend. You would never get bored in retirement. As from people who do nothing but watch TV and work, it's different for nerds. Yeah. I crave a world that supports people just doing a thing they're interested in. We have a girl here who retired and came back after 4 months because she missed it. Hey, I quit Taco Bell for a bit. There were some bad things in place that made it extremely stressful, and I immediately, well, not immediately, but in very short order, wanted to come back. But I wasn't doing much else to occupy my time. If I had an active hobby and 4 partners, I don't know. You have a 4-day work week, it's not enough. Last time you visited your sister, she asked you why you haven't retired yet. Oh, even if we just had 4-day work weeks, imagine how awesome that would be. You'd have so many painted armies. That's what Senzu's got, except he does work 12 hours. He works 4 days for 12 hours, and then he's off for 4 days. Hello, Hairdy Cat. So lovable, so grass. You can have a super claw, I suppose. I could give Hairdy Cat some orbs just to increase loyalty, because I wouldn't mind if they had some more skills. I like the loyalty and level being separate things, by the way. You got your raw stats, but there's still an excuse to not just grab a monster off the street and enter it into a tournament immediately, like what I'm doing. Even if they're naturally strong, you still get something by training with them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the French Open. Famous as a qualifying tournament for the European Grand Prix, this tournament sees the finest racers gather from across Europe. Just who will claim Huh? Reinhardt. It is! It's Reinhardt! Reinhardt, we love you! Thank you, thank you. But please, I may be a superstar, but I'm not the main attraction. Ellie, you've overcome even Santos. Your talent is undeniable. Today I'm here to witness you race with my own eyes. This is extraordinary. The legendary Reinhardt has come to watch Allie. This is further proof that the entire racing world is transfixed. He's your fan. Allie is always the main attraction. Maybe 4 days a week for 6 hours or so. But that's not my main attraction. Transfixed? Yes. Presto. They're fixed. You didn't realize anything was trans wrong. I'm attractive? You're attractive. Shut up. Ali has them in a spin. Just what will today's race bring? All participants, please proceed to the race gate. Well, I hope I impress Reinhardt. Its speed is 79. But it's good on grass by 1. And it's got that dark sprint. Look at him go. He's just like speed walking it. Wow. What a Ren animation. He's a good design, just a little goobery. No faults to the design, he's just no Whirlwolf, if you get me. What is with the diaper? It's not a diaper. It's Lucario-esque pants. Not a nappy girl. Okay, that's pretty cute though. Ladies and gentlemen, the qualifiers are over. A number of very talented racers have made it through. Further excitement is expected in the thrilling semifinals. Only 4 racers can make it to the grand final. Will the favorites win through, or will we witness an upset? You can never witness an upset. My mind palace is indestructible. I mean, honestly, that'd probably be fine if I just went with one of these, one of the wolves instead of the dorky cat. You can't lose. Reinhardt's watching. Look at Skeldon over there. You can't lose. You're watching. Well, yeah, but I've disappointed you all before. You're used to it. Reinhardt, I've still got something left to prove to you. You'd say you're watching, but you frequently lose while you're watching. Not just while you're watching. Maybe we're fine. So it's just the open tournament, I suppose. That's what you expected. Magnifico, some wonderful racing there. Now is where the action really begins to heat up. Ali has made it through, much as expected. How will the final play out? Will Ali win? Or will a wildcard show up and snatch victory away? Who will earn the honor of racing Reinhardt at the Grand Prix? We watch and wait the final of the French Open. Look at how happy he is when he wins. Okay, I like him more now. Our Herdiga became a level 45 monster, got +2 speed, +1 thrust, +1 power, +1 spirit, and learned speed +10. And the winner of this year's French Open is Ali. Under tremendous pressure to win, Ali has delivered. Please come forward to collect the winner's trophy. You also get happy when I win? Aw. You're so sweet and cute when you want to be. What this means is the upcoming European Grand Prix takes on still greater significance. So, Reinhardt, what did you think of Ali? Reinhardt? Where'd he go? He was just here. I saw him a second ago. Oh, well, never mind. You have our warmest congratulations, Ali. All right, everyone. Thunderous applause. Per favor. Oh, what a splendid tournament. That young racer Ali is really making a splash. Now, where would Daddy's little pride and joy like to go next, Oh, I know, Daddy, I know. Let's go to South America and watch the Chile Cup. They only let monsters from South America enter that tournament. Can we go, Daddy, please, can we? But my dear... If we're going to South America, I'd like to go to Machu Picchu. I'm sure it'd be very educational for young Junior too, and I hear there are some monsters that can only be found there. This accent? Oh, that accent? It wasn't a real accent, it was just some made-up one. What? Yes, my dear, yes. Your accent isn't made up? Are you saying I did a convincing British accent of some kind? I certainly didn't mean to. Golly, I must be a natural. Yes, my dear, yes, but we can't always worry about education. We must let him grow. All work and no play and all that. We'll go to the Chile Cup. You stop. My mother was right all along. She told me this would never work. Did you say something, my dear? You feel like you're gonna go rabid? Feral, even? The Chile Cup, a tournament held in the mountainous terrain of Chile. Only monsters from South America are eligible to enter. It's on rock, neutral ground. Feral indeed. I bet I could make you go feral in a couple of ways. If you bite me, I'll go feral too. Oh no. What would we do if we were both feral? Oh, this is Machu Picchu. There's something kind of mysterious about this place. Ali, Misaki! Hello again, my friends. Ah, King! We always seem to run across you. Cough. I don't think we'd cough. Yes, it is strange. No matter where I go, you are both there. So I suppose you're here looking for monsters? Yes, you know me well. It is what I like to do. Me too, King. What would we do? I don't know. Probably get confused and cuddle. I've traveled to many places around the world now. And I've befriended many different type of monster. But there are so many more interesting monsters out there. Like the ones in your team. Or the powerful monsters used by the Star 7. Yes, you're right. And now I've tracked one down. There's one around here. It is a Fliptid. You know, the monster that Santos uses. And I have reliable information that it lives in these ruins. The shocked face. It has been seen now and again, right in the back of the ruins here in Machu Picchu. Of course, it will not be an easy monster to befriend. After all, this is the same type of monster Santos races with. But befriend it I must. And so I must be away. Good old gang, huh? Makes you think, though. Santos' partner. You could do with a monster like that in your team, too. Don't you love these old ruins? They're just so cool. I mean, they're filled with little traps and everything. One move and you're spiked. You want to hear about spiked floors? Yes, tell me everything. Well, they're pretty much like they sound. Floors with spikes. Partner? Yeah, what do you mean? Full Freeze is right here. In Slinka. I've got capable monster partners. How to get a monster partner? You ask her like 3 times. At most. It has worked for both you and Cass so far. But the spikes go up and down every so often, you see. When they're up, you take damage, but when they're down, you're fine. Basically, it means it's all about timing. They are level 50. Works every time, the 3rd time. Imagine being someone so clueless that you don't realize when people are trying to ask you out multiple times. Why did they install spikes in Machu Picchu?
Yosh.
Aw, thank you, Cassidy. It makes them cooler as ruins. Do you hear how excited that old man was? Imagine. More likely than you think. What a knocks out. We haven't befriended that one yet, and we can't. Because it outlevels everything in our team. I understand. You've often wondered what a knocks out smells like. Do they have descriptions in the handbook or anything? They do! Nosy and curious, they don't like being left alone and always want to play. Aww. They love water and will usually be found living by clear running streams. They linger in the shadows and are usually only seen by their glowing red eyes. Very powerful jump driven by their huge hind legs. We haven't befriended it, so I bet we don't have a description. Look at that! Wolf freeze, enshrouded in frozen flame that freezes solid any who come too close. Owning a powerful bite, these monsters have an appetite for destruction. Those are so cool too. Cackle. When night falls, they gather in packs and make a sound eerily like laughter. Slinka, with a rubber-like flexibility, they can twist their bodies to achieve super speeds. Using their powerful hind legs and their tail for balance, they reach amazing speeds. Yeah, no description for Knocks Out yet. You love Rubber Tiger, you mean Cheetah? Me too! That's Slinka! That's the one Gino was calling, like, weird and ugly and freakish. She's beautiful. We're here looking for really rare monsters. Yeah, so stay out of our way, we're busy. Monster Racers have challenged you to a race. Maybe back to it sooner if they just let me pass. But whatever. Gino's an idiot. I loved Gino until the weird race. Never forgive what he said right in front of Slinka. Wouldn't save him from the monster thieves. No, our wolf is tired. He'll stay out of our way next time. So mean. Pearl? We can't catch it though. We need to put the low bell back on if it's not already. Alright, I do have to get up for just a minute. It's going to be the last break. We'll be back in just a few. See you very soon. Cassidy, good night. I love you very much. I hope you feel much better in the morning. Welcome back, Isa. Oh. Thank you, Cassidy. You're drawing something. Wow. I'm so excited. I'd like to draw something too. Like a nice warm bath. Hi, Bart. Welcome back, Banana. We got a Hoodblink claw. For our Hoodblink. I need to befriend a Noxout so I can see if it says anything about their scent. You never checked the decks when you played this? We need to be stronger so the Noxout accepts us. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna see if I had the low bell equipped. I did not! Do we still have the rare bell equipped? Oh, let me get back in here. We did not! I always really liked reading bestiaries and dex entries and such. I liked to learn about the wider world that my game was happening in. You actually get Wolf Reese Claw again. Whirl a Wolf. You get to hold the low bell. Wolf Reese gets the claws so that I can use them in this. But my ace can stay the aciest. No! Why is the hole so long? I don't know if I deserved that win, but I will take it. Thank you, Isa. What's that? You weren't trying to get in our way? There's some sort of weird altar in at the back. I wonder what it is. You're so cute. Short when you scream no as you fall down a pit and your mic baits you out to avoid peeking. Good. I'm glad I'm not loud, because I never want to be loud. That's like... I hate it. When there's volume spikes. We befriended a wild Noxout. Its turbo is Stink Bomb. It's good in fire for some reason. Sorry for being spiky. I don't think you're particularly spiky. I mostly notice it when you've got people who get like angry at games and start to yell. That's the one that gets me. You don't have a noise thing? I've never encountered you being loud. I'm just terrified of it. On stream. I've never heard you be loud on stream. Not uncomfortably so. Their tails release toxic gas, which explodes violently if exposed to flame. Okay, well. All indications say they don't smell very nice, and that's a shame. You don't yell very often. When you do, I hope it comes across mostly as sarcastic. I've never felt like you were actually angry or upset. So, think you're good enough to make it past me? Come on. Oh, looks like you wouldn't. Go on then, I'll let you pass. So the ones that you challenge give you things when you beat them. I feel like the ones who are blocking your way should also, they're like, oh wow. Sorry about that. Here. Have a medium-sized cracker. Got a flipped band. The flipped band goes flip a dip a dip a dip a dip a dip a. Shall I analyze your monster racing skills for you? Sure. Object is ready for analysis. You want to analyze me? Go right ahead. Okay, I'm not that worried, but I am a little embarrassed at my performance. We're a level 49 monster. By my calculations, your racing skills are really, really good. This is for you. Thank you. Sure ate those rocks. Yeah. I was honestly already like, I've already got this. I don't need to actually worry about anything. Which does mean that I threw my beautiful wolf partner's face into a bunch of rocks for no reason. I have quite a bold taste. They sure do. I was giving him his required minerals. That's the size they have to make a multivitamin that works for every type of monster. What did we do? I like this racing track a lot. Good mix of stuff. I like a nice mix of stuff. I appreciate that it is a neutral terrain. Why did you say it like that? Why did I say it like what? A good mix of stuff. You're gonna mix me? Don't, you'll introduce air bubbles into me. It's gonna feel weird. Mix stuff into me and see what comes out. It doesn't come out. That's how I eat. Oh, it rotates the bridge, by the way. What are you doing? Just standing here all on your own? You already have a bubbly personality. Aw, thank you. It doesn't stop Senzu from blow darting Mentos into me. And then tricking me into drinking cola. He'll see me drink cola. He knows it's in there. He can see it. And then he just starts launching in the Mentos. No! Hey, but then get ready to eep as well. Thank you for the lovely chat as always. Good night. I love you very much.
Yosh.
I don't know if there's any way I could come back from that. Oh. Yeah. I biffed it pretty hard. Aw, come here. I love you so much. Hmm? Are there arrows here? I was just thinking the same thing. They carry you along, but they're not like a puzzle or anything. And then I realized what they've done is they've made a path where the monster walks, and you can avoid it by going on the arrows. But sometimes, with some of the monster spawns, you have to time it. They're just there. Yeah. Look, I'm trying to justify it for them. But like, see, this means that in order to avoid this monster, I have to use the arrows instead of walking down the middle. I had to use like my noggin. I had to come up on the left side or the right side and just do that. I couldn't just walk straight up the middle. I don't know. Had to use up the arrow budget for the year. They'd lose the budget. They were like, we might need arrows on our next construction project. We'd better. Maybe it's just so you can experiment and play around with them before they started putting in puzzles. Yep. It's so purple. Allie, please. Allie, please, I'm begging. Oh my god, it works when I do it. It's purple and yellow, our colors. It's such a mischievous little punk. Its turbo is Nightmare, and it likes to run on grass. And its turbo gauge increases when receiving damage. It is us. If we had a child. Have a relaxing lurk, CMAS. It is good to see you, by the way. Hardy Cat, get out of here. I'll give you a loyalty brooch and run with you a minute. We've received a large cracker. You've got this, Hoodblink. Look at these normal drab hoodblinks. Precious creature. I would let this creature climb all over me. Like if I was going on a hike and this was my pet, and it was just like grabbing onto my shirt and climbing up onto my shoulders and stuff. All over us. Yes, of course. Oh, that one switch made a move. Got the Porb. We've made one long bridge. We missed the other Porb. I'm sorry. I got too excited to see whether or not the bridge was done. I suppose you come here to see the world-famous ruins. If you haven't, we'd really like to give you a monster race. I'd like a race, too. Really? You're not sightseeing? I knew there'd be some racers. Oh, I wasn't sure if I was going to use Hoodblink, but they're so excited. Serves him right. Easy peasy, wasn't even close. Could wink these suckers. That's close? Nah. We had it in the bag. You and your monsters are completely in sync. Thank you for noticing. I have never felt better about losing a race in my life. Take this as a token of my thanks. Thank you for your gumdrop. We got a blue gumdrop. Altar. We got the Enlightenment Ring. I'm guessing this raises the stat on level up. Larger increase in one of your basic stats when your monster increases in level. Oh, instead of a specific one. Neat. Puts an Enlightenment Ring on you. Aw, thank you. My stats will improve so much faster. What the heck? That's not right. They were so motivated. Got owned? Yeah, kinda. But now we got gold. We kind of just found an altar, and then that's it. We still have the rare bell on. Whenever something happens at the altar. But there's not an old man yelling on it this time. How are we supposed to discover something archaeologically significant if Olaf isn't here? I'm not sure about entering Hoodblinked into the Relay Cup, by the way. That's why I was looking for strong South American monsters here. I mentioned the rare bell like 3 times and haven't checked any time. It was off, by the way. We'll just fight our way back out and see if we encounter anything rare on the way. An exotic pearl! We still don't even have a normal pearl. Sorry, I see how motivated you are, but... I'm sent in Whirlwolf. Not looking good. Oh, it fills up so little. That's crazy. I actually need to go and get a monster specifically for befriending monsters. Like, a hardy cat. With that lovable skill. I need to acquire a mascot that I can use to lure in new monsters. I mean, befriend more monsters. Full freeze is level 50. We haven't, Oh. I was gonna say, we haven't got whatever that is yet. I'll give it a shot. But when I'm ready to leave here, I'm probably just gonna close stream out. We don't have enough time quite to actually go into a tournament or anything. Hoodblinked became a level 45 monster. Oh, Ging was over here the whole time. It has been seen now and again, right in the back of the ruins here in Machu Picchu. Of course, it'll not be an easy monster to befriend, after all. Same type of monster Santos races with. Do your best, Ging. Delay. Takes place on rock, so you only need to worry about having the best South American monster possible. There's just the European Grand Prix. Oh, I forgot we put in a monster at the breeder. It was Wolfreeze with the Pyrofox again, I'm pretty sure. It does have hang time. Allows you to float through the air for a short time when jumping. It has Water Star and Fire Star. Turbo level 2, Resurgence. I think Resurgence is good. But it doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. Is there space for it in the team? No, we don't need this Whirlwolf. Is there any other... We sort by region. Can. North America, South America. Oxout isn't bad, to be honest. I'm sure any of these would be fine. I didn't realize you could look at skills this way. Oh, but you don't get to see what they are, right? I do not know what any of these words mean. Steel boots. We might try to run it with Hoodblinked. Maybe. We'll see about that next time.